All right. Everybody ready? Let's go. What's good? Welcome, YouTube. It's your boy vexyz, the lurking legend. Y'all can just call me Vex. I am ridiculously hyped for tonight. Thank you all for showing some love in the chat. Major shout outs to everybody who's here. If you're watching this live right now with us, you're a goat. If you're catching this in the future, make sure you like the stream. We have quite a session ahead of us tonight. I'm gonna turn down this music just a little bit. Yeah, it's this is crazy. The Ragnar retrieval arc, culminating all to this right here, right now. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my crew in just a second. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to some of the individuals in the chat. Like I see Straw Hat Lucas, SSJ Cody. I see Blinka's on one of his alts. I see some of my crew as well. Go check out the links in the description for all of the campaigns that are being streamed on and uploaded onto their channels, and all of the rest of the TLA OP D&D kind of like community. Also make sure to join vexyz Lurking Legends, my Discord link in the description, and the TLA Discord link in the description if you wanted to be on a lot more One Piece D&D content. There's plenty more out there for us. We gotta pay respect to all of the goats, and you know, it's been a crazy year. We've been doing this for over a year now. It's hard to believe, but yeah, enough of that. Make sure you do go check out all the links in the description. We've also gotta introduce our wonderful players. Let's go ahead and start it out with we've got Partypete, who pilots Bang D Boom. I think he's muted up right now. There we go. What's good, bro?
I'm here. How's it going? Living the dream as always, but definitely excited for this session. You know, we're on the ship, so we can finally see full potential Bang D Boom. Potentially, who knows?
Full potential.
Right. It's like a Gohan type thing. But yeah, definitely, glad to be here and excited for this session. So
let's go. We've also got the W Helmsman himself. The man hit 2 crits in a row, I think, the second we got onto a ship after a long stretch of not having any sailing time. This guy has his sea legs back immediately. We've got the torimori, aka Mikey D, playing Davos. How you doing tonight, brother?
We best remember, Davos is all but literally born from the sea. What's up, chat? Good to see everybody. Go. I am so stoked for the Ragnar retrieval arc to potentially culminate tonight. Maybe part 1 of part 2. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how this goes. But thank you all for joining us, and much love, Scarlet Pirates, Group 2 solos.
Hell yeah. And much love for Group 2 and Group 3 and, all of the TLA groups. But you, my friend, have Group 14 coming back in just over a week and a half. Link in the description is Straw Hat Lucas's channel, so you can make sure you catch Group 14, Mikey's Men, when they go live.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you guys back on the 30th.
Hell yeah, on the 30th. Can't wait. And then we've got the first mate of the crew and the frontline combatant of the last arc himself. He's going to be on the TLA Awards tomorrow when we go live on their channel. And yeah, huge shout outs to NoChill Dill playing NoChill Dill. No relation. How are you tonight, brother?
Yo, doing pretty good. How's everyone doing in the chat? See some great responses every week. It keeps on impressing me. Y'all are on that. Y'all are waiting for me every week. But yeah, I'm excited to have this session where hopefully we're reunited with my brother in arms, Lord Azrael.
Cannot wait. Absolutely. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. is what Lucas said. If you want to catch the TLA Awards, where myself, Straw Hat Lucas, NoChill Dill, and all of the other goats at TLA will be roasting the shit out of each other. I mean, getting awards and honorary, like commemorating the times spent, throughout the years. But speaking of your brother in arms, we have somebody who is just within arm's reach of being finally reunited with his long lost crew after what feels like many, many, many moons. We have the absolute GOAT himself, who just got back from work. Everybody show some love for Ragnar, who plays Lord Azrael. How you doing tonight?
In the name of the Lord, we come before thee. Amen.
Amen.
I'm pretty good. I'm ready, man. This has been like the ultimate build-up we've had in a long time. I have no idea what's gonna happen next, but I
Me
can tell
neither,
you right
bro.
now, my adrenaline is pumping.
We love to hear it, yeah. And I've done a lot of build-up and I've tried to do a lot of foreshadowing and stuff like that. And this is certainly the biggest shit we've gotten into yet. It's been, I think, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Lucas who pointed it out to me. It's been like almost 3 months, like above table, like in IRL time, since you've actually been in like the same place as this crew. Like I think that's when the whole glass house stuff happened. Like, so it's been a while. Hopefully we'll have you back in no time. But we'll see. We have no idea what's going to be going down this session. It all depends on the performance of the crew and the leadership of the captain, the future queen of the pirates herself. We've got Captain Scarlet, played by Balincc.
Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, Vex? What's up, everybody in the chat, man? I'm super hyped. We got ourselves a ship. We about to meet the big dog in orange. What's so much about to happen and shit? Niggas better be ready. And yes, I will be in orange.
Let's go. Yeah, the Scarlet Pirates are on a ship. They have hit the water. They are, just to briefly recap what happened in the past couple sessions, Lord Azrael shot himself out of a cannon and into the tourbillon after they toppled the glass house and took down Malcolm Gilderoy, the head bounty hunter of a whole like squad. The rest of the crew had made their way back to Port Scarletta, as they have dubbed it, to kind of recoup, and they recovered Holly, somebody who they made a deal with to salvage the tourbillon for great riches, who can help them in this underwater conquest, and getting their friend back, as well as getting potentially the biggest payout that they'll ever see in their entire lives until they find the One Piece, which they probably will, right? Like one of these days. But we've got we've had many different things happen. They got jumped in a bar fight when they went back to the port. There were multiple days worth of training and sandstorms. And Lord Azrael had found home inside of the stomach of an ancient Neptunian that lives inside of the centuries-old whirlpool that he had shot himself into. And then he found a back door and got himself out of there, as well as stumbling upon some crazy information, potentially. Finally out into the fresh water once again from being inside of that beast. He was being chased down. He had just recovered from several levels of exhaustion and starvation and gotten back up to full HP. Now he is all the way back down to 1 HP again, unfortunately. That's just how the dice went. Guy could have actually died last session, but Davy Loans loves this man and is doing the most to keep him alive. And we will find out today, once and for all, if he will be reunited with his long lost crew. Where we last left off, literally, the gyre worm, the massive, gigantic Neptunian, was chasing him down, and from up above, he saw a ship enter up into the eclipse the sun for a moment, and him and the gyre worm both looked up and saw an unknown ship. And down from it sailed Holly, a familiar face, a ridiculously fast world champion swim speed mermaid. And as soon as she saw the gyre worm and was staring it down, and saw brother Ragnar, I'm sorry, Lord Azrael, just immediately she said, "What the fuck?" As this gargantuan beast is chasing you down, and you just narrowly escaped within inches of your life. And we had rolled initiative for you all.
That's right.
Can I do something above the? Oh no.
The ship actually rolled a 27 on initiative, so absolutely you guys can do some things before we get into the nitty gritty here. Let me pull up the turn order so the stream can see it.
And as usual, my initiative is absolutely garbage, yo.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
I would also like to note that Bang D Blast is on Holly's shoulder.
That's true.
The only instructions I gave Bang D Blast were to retrieve Ragnar and protect the ship. And so that's kind of his predetermined and actions, since I'm far from him. But yeah.
Yo, I appreciate Straw Hat and Cody in the chat. You guys are the ones that actually encouraged me to launch myself into Torion. So, I appreciate y'all for being here.
That's crazy. That is actually crazy. But yeah, the ship, which the token I deleted off of this map, so it deleted off of the initiative tracker, but the ship has an initiative of 27, so all of the crew still aboard the ship will have one round to act before Holly, the gyre worm, and then Lord Azrael get to do their things down far underneath into the tourbillon. I want to remind all of the crew, now that we have a ship stat block and you guys can take ship actions, if you are taking ship actions, you cannot take actions off of your own character sheet in the same round. So you can either do something of your own character sheet, or you can do something on the ship, like a ship action, but you can't do both in the same round. So that is your choice. And all ship actions will all happen simultaneously. So you guys can just kind of let me know what all you want to do, and it'll all happen at the same time. There is no specific order. So the Scarlet Pirates crew, what actions will you be taking?
Does Scarlet want to go first? I don't know who wants to go first.
I guess I would go first. So Pete did tell me that I forgot to hand out breathers to people last session.
That's true.
I'm gonna tell Harry to step up.
Aye.
I'm gonna hand him a breather. I'm gonna say, me and you be going down there.
He just kind of nods, and he's just like, you much of a swimmer, Captain?
We could. I don't even think I swam before, but we're gonna try today. And I fist bump him.
And he's like, I got your back.
Type shit. And I'm gonna tell Davos and Bane, I'm gonna say, y'all make sure this ship is in good condition while we under there.
All right, Captain, just before you go, let me give you something to take down there. I'm gonna empty the contents of the bag of holding into the storage, and then I'm gonna hand the bag of holding to Scarlet.
All right. Hell yeah. That's a big part of the plan.
And then in terms of an action, I'm gonna just look around at some of the other people on the ship. Bang D Boom is very excited to get this ship into battle mode. And it's well, what are you standing around for? Prep the cannons. Batten the hatches. Do something. I don't even know what batten the hatches means really, but do something.
I'm gonna tell Davos, make sure you keep an eye on that helm, just in case some shit pop up.
I do want to prep it. I do want to start loading the cannons though.
I was gonna prep a cannon for you, Bang.
Right, but I think we can all prep. There's multiple cannons, so I think we can all prep them.
Yeah, there's 6 cannons and 1 swivel gun. So swivel gun can be prepped with the bonus action. Each individual cannon would need an action to be prepped.
I'm using my action this round to prep. Or to prep one.
And there is actually a resource spot for that on the sheet.
I see it.
So yeah. So
I see it.
if no other orders are given, I'd say that Russ, Big Azra, Dalt Wisney, Samiya, and Softy Boy will also help prep cannons. And so I think that's all 6, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That should work.
I'm asking anybody. Do anybody know if din-dins work underwater?
Ragnarden. Who is Ragnarden with right now? Is it still Davos or is it with the
Davos,
captain?
I believe. I do believe it's with Davos.
No, he left me. He's either
Is she?
he was back with
I
Dill.
think he's with
She,
Scarlet.
excuse
It's
me.
either Scarlet or Dill, but I know that Davos currently has Perotaro.
Well, can't I know I'm new
That is
here,
true.
but it doesn't that Ragnar did. He's got a connection with Azrael, right? You think he could call him, see if he's around?
Oh shit! I was thinking I'll take a din-din. You keep a din-din, and in case anybody see Azrael, we call and let each other
Right.
know.
As
But,
you're
you know,
saying this,
theoretic-
Captain, you'll see crawling across the deck at full speed, breakneck, all of about 1 inch per round, is little tiny Ragnarden, just crawling, and they get up and they start crawling up your leg a little bit, and they're just they are immediately like you hear like a voice in your mind, and it's just like me, take me. I sense my brother, and and Ragnarden is absolutely down to go with you, Scarlet.
Fantastic. I've got a din on me. We got a couple of them up here, so if you guys need anything, you can call us through Ragnar Den. I'm sure he can get in contact with us, and we'll keep it safe
I
as
hope I'm
that.
not the only person wondering when the hell the Ragnar didn't start doing that. Bro can move this whole time.
I mean, it is
Supersonic Ragnar.
it is kind of like a snail. He's just particularly fast in terms of the ones I see.
Supersonic.
Yo, boom, bang. I know snails. This man zoomed over here when he heard we talking about his brother. This
Hey,
ain't.
that's the power of friendship,
I'm gonna put the breather on. Shit, you can run, but can you swim and jump in the ocean?
I can't wait for Vex to say Ragnar actually has 90 feet of movement in water.
Fucking Godspeed in the water, like Killua. Okay, so Harry and Scarlet are getting their breathers prepped and are going to go down under, overboard, and then we have Davos manning the helm. We have Bang D Boom and 5 others prepping cannons. Brother Dill, what do?
I was also gonna prepare cannons.
You could like prep the swivel gun, but I mean, you still have an action technically, unless you want to free up an action for one of the NPCs. It's your call, really.
Yo, pitch.
You can
maybe Rust on this.
wait, no. Dill, prep the cannon instead of me.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to bless Dill, Davos, and myself.
Okay,
Let's
perfect.
go.
So you guys can apply the bless to your attack rolls and saving throws. Remember, those are for you, not for the ship.
Right,
And
I
yeah.
understand.
And you also want to make sure you mind your levels of exhaustion if you didn't fix those last time. I think Davos is cured and Dill should be at 1. Is that correct?
I'm at 2 right now.
Okay.
Quick
What's up?
question,
What's up?
Zach. Can I bless the ship?
I'm gonna say no. Like maybe down the line potentially, but as of right now, it doesn't like necessarily.
Bang boom of a shipwriting lineage can't bless a ship.
No, I'm so sorry. I love that there's a world and a time and a place where you can bless a ship. That is not right now though, unfortunately. But I love the enthusiasm. We'll get there probably. Hopefully, if we survive all of this. But if there is any other actions that will be taken by any of the crew above deck, let me know. If not, I think the Gin Project individuals are just hamster wheeling it right now. They're just walking on the like it's they're not gonna be like doing anything specific other than just that, or in the brig, so they can't really take ship actions unless you like let them like direct them to or whatever. But yeah,
For the record, it's a treadmill, not a hamster wheel. I'm not inhumane. You know, it's just exercise.
Now I'm just gonna keep calling it a hamster wheel if I'm being real. So that is gonna bring us to below the sea level in the tourbillon. Scarlet and Harry, as soon as you go overboard, you have the breathers, you know, prepped. You have Scarlet, you have Den down on your Ragnar Den on your shoulder, and you and her are fierce faced and diving down deep into this riptide, and as soon as you hit the water from overboard, you are pulled in a clockwise direction, and you're trying to swim down, and you are being like carried, almost like it is extremely difficult to maneuver down in here. And also, I don't know if you've ever swam before in your life, so I'm gonna need an acrobatics check, and this is gonna determine your swim speed right now. Harry's actually a good swimmer. I've mentioned this before, so he is gonna have a 20-foot swim speed right now,
which is actually higher than it should be. That's good.
It is actually pretty good. With a 15, that's not bad. I'm gonna say you have exactly that, a 15 feet swim speed right now. Harry is going to be kind of like prepped and ready to kind of help you if you falter and need it and whatnot. So but you can kind of tell that he could be swimming a little bit faster, but he's helping you out a little bit. So you guys are gonna move at 15 feet. But if Harry needs to get the let out, you have the feeling that he is able to do that, but he's sticking close to you because he's a goat like that. So you guys, I'm going to need you both now to roll initiative, Scarlet and Harry, and I will roll for Harry, as you guys are not going to be on the ship's initiative any longer.
Ain't no way.
That's rough. So that's crazy. Let me drag Harry out, and you could also drag your character token out, just somewhere like around Holly. But you're gonna be very, very high up, and it's gonna take you a couple rounds before you're actually, unless these things climb up to you, it's gonna be a couple rounds before you're able to get down to them, and you are not necessarily aware right away at this massive gargantuan threat that you are swimming down towards. You just
fail and still have a higher initiative than me.
That is crazy. That is actually crazy. But you don't immediately actually, what's your passive? It's like a 15, right? Perception. I'm sorry.
Oh, my passive perception? 17.
17. Oh shit. You would actually be able to see immediately after you hit the water and the sunlight is up above you and you're looking down into this like almost like pitch black vortex. You would in fact see two red glowing eyes that just give you chills down your spine, and almost the feeling of like a pure unadulterated hatred. So that is let me put you on the initiative tracker because it didn't populate for me for some reason. I think that's what you got, right? And then let me get Harry on there. And so you guys are not going to be acting on ship's initiative. Ship will go at the top of the round, and this will bring us to Holly as soon as I can get my shit together and Roll20 can stop being clunky. Okay, Harry is going to roll initiative.
Let's go.
Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then we're gonna set the initiative order. Perfect. And that is going to be Holly. First up after the ship takes its actions. She is ridiculously fast. Like, I think that, like, Lord Azrael, what is your perception? Your passive perception?
Oh, that's a good question.
It is a good question. I think it's like a 12. I don't remember. I have to make sure.
Close enough. It's 13.
Okay, cool. With a 13, you don't lose track of her. You definitely can see as this woman is like absolutely slicing through the water. It seems that this lady who you remember, you see her and she has slightly bioluminescent, like moving down her tail fin and things like that, like glowing patterns that you recognize immediately as one of your friends, as somebody who one of the only people on the fucking planet you would actually expect to be here right now. But the timing just seems so serendipitous. Shout out to my boy Dak Sake. It's one of his favorite words. But the timing of this all seems just absolutely insane. But you recognize Holly, the mermaid who had heralded herself as a world champion speed swimmer from Fishman Island, a place where there are many other fast swimmers. She is the fastest of all of them, and you see her moving at easily close to or around or maybe even above 200 feet per round in these waters as she like dips down
I'm
here.
gonna see somebody moving faster than the speed of sound in water and be like, that's insane.
Then she gets down here, sees this thing, sees you, and you look beat the hell up, and two of your arms are like dead weight right now. And she just goes like, wow, what's going on down here, muscles? And she like kind of sees this guy, and she's just like, you need me to help you lose this thing? And she's gonna swim over to you, and she is going to basically attempt to like carry you along. She won't be able to benefit from a dash action, but you guys are going to be able to move 100 feet if you are going with the current, or I think 50 feet if you're going against it. You'd probably want to go with it though. So she is going to be able to carry you along, and she is so fast, bro. Is there anything you'd want to say to interact with her as she kind of like carries you away from this massive monster?
I said, Holly, I've never been happier to see you. Last time I saw you were in a cave. Now we're in our actual domain. Pull me towards the center, Holly.
Okay, so you want to go towards the center? She can get you like right about there. And wonderful. you guys are just moving like so ridiculously fast. Let me zoom out for the chat. Because it is such a big map, it's going to be a little bit hard to see, but I'll ping. They are like right about here. So she is just extremely fast. Yeah, she's going to use her full round to move you. And then she kind of looks at that thing and she's like, geez, that is the biggest Sea King I've seen maybe in my whole life. I don't know. I'd have to get a good look at it. And she's just like, what'd you do to piss it off? And that's gonna be her turn. You can continue to interact.
Say I gave it a bit of a pain. I was a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's just say that.
And she just kind of like looks at you like deadpan. She's just it's like that classic awkward like One Piece like moment, you know, like when Luffy tells a dumb joke or something. This thing looks enraged and is chasing you down, and it is going to, let's see, far beneath where Harry and Scarlet and Ragnar are. He starts to lurch forward and take chase, noticing that its prey has started to elude it. And it doesn't look happy whatsoever. I'll be able to zoom in a little bit more now for the chat. And as this happens, Harry now with his 15 passive perception, I think, is going to be able to also see what Scarlet has seen. And Scarlet, you can see in more detail how what you previously thought was the ocean floor started to move. And this is potentially the largest creature you have ever seen in your entire life, Scarlet. And Harry, you can kind of see like his eyes like widen up. And he like y'all kind of like lose like as you're swimming down like a little bit. He just kind of goes like he kind of like holds. He's like hold up. He can't really speak with you right now, but you can see from the expression on his face, and just like your general insight abilities, this guy is shitting himself right now, and he looks to you for confirmation on if you want to continue swimming downward, Scarlet. So this is going to be what Harry is doing on his turn.
Oh, you asked me for like what my reaction was?
Yeah, Harry is basically holding his action, and he is looking at Scarlet to see if she still wants to go down there. And he looks like he's sweating. He is like, it's hard to see a man sweat underwater. You're seeing it right now. Like,
God damn it, man! I'm a tap him on the shoulder, man, and I'm a hold Ragnar. Then I can't turn my face to the sea king. I'm supposed to be the queen. I swim like a couple inches into that bitch and point at it. I am the queen.
Oh man, yeah, it is far beneath you right now, as it should be. No, I'm kidding. No, but it is. You guys are still swimming your way down, but Harry wanted to make sure that like he lost his shit for a second, and he needed his captain to get him in check. So it's gonna take you guys a little bit for you guys to actually swim down there, because you're not like Holly, you know, like who is absolutely built fucking different, and she had a little bit of a head start. But you, is there anything else you'd like to try to do on your turn? You could potentially bless yourself and Harry, or do some bardic inspiration, or both, I think. You are absolutely not within range of Lord Azrael or Holly, though.
All right, so my plan was to bless, and then after that, like, tell Harry start like swimming down on his turn, and I'm gonna just swim down on my movement.
Yeah, he held his action, so he'll start swimming with you. He was just waiting for you. So you guys are swimming down together, and you said you're blessing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me turn that on his sheet, and then we're gonna move the turn order to Lord Azrael.
Okay. We got to me faster than I thought, because even somebody with a quick fail has a higher initiative.
That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't roll the dice. Maybe next time you'll let me roll the dice for you.
You're right. I must have to you roll my initiatives, Vex.
It couldn't be worse.
It can be worse, actually. No, it can. All right. So, I am in my constitution. I'm in rage right now. I'm also in underwater. Let me see. Holly, why are you here again? Because this is not exactly the best situation to collect treasure.
She's like, yeah, I didn't know you brought company, but your friends wanted to come and get you, and I'm about that bag, and there's supposed to be a lot of good loot down here.
Ooh, speaking of bag, how strong are you? I know you're pretty fast.
She's just like, I know how to defend myself. I don't know how I'll fare against that thing though. And she points at like the fucking colossal like sea tyrant in the distance.
I wasn't really talking about fighting that thing. I have no intentions of throwing my hand against that thing at all. Oh, wait, what's up on your shoulder?
And she like looks at it. She's like, "Oh yeah, this is from the chopstick leg guy." And she kind of like laughs a little bit.
I'm pretty sure that's a lance you have right there.
And she's just kind of like looking around, like, I don't know, bro. They just gave me a lot of shit and told me to come down here and find you. Like,
I just realized you called bag chopstick legs. Oh my god, why did I think of that one? I think I did actually. Anyway.
Yeah, she'll hand
Just hand me the
you.
lens.
Yeah, she got you. So it's your dual lance that you're able to just like split into two, right?
Pretty much. It's not much of use right now because I don't have both like my other two arms, but still should work. For now, my plan is to swim up and meet with the others and find out what the plan is because we cannot fight that thing.
She's like, you realize if we swim up there with them, it's just gonna follow us, right?
Yes, but there is one thing you should know. The reason why it's acting so wildly is because there's a bunch of glass pumping around its system. If anything, we should make it swim more. The more that blood pumps, I don't know. There's a chance that it gets damaged more.
It's actually crazy. She just goes, I don't want to even ask how you know that.
A lot of things happen.
But sure thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could outswim that thing for days. But I mean,
so for now, I need to distract it from Scarlet and the others.
She's like, yeah, like we got to remember the one objective here. Now that you're, we found you or whatever. I guess like we need treasure. Like she's like, she's saying all this like while swimming. You guys are like standing still right now. This is all happening like while y'all are swimming, right?
Pretty much.
But yeah, is there anything else you're wanting to do? You're gonna try and start swimming up, or is there any actions you're gonna take on your turn?
Well, I'm gonna observe around me. Is there anything around me that could be of use in the situation?
There's a couple panicking hagfish and lamprey, some giant seashells, some seaweed. There's like just perfect? Like.
I said, Holly, you're a merfolk, right? Can't you talk to these lamprey to sneak up on this thing? I'll be distracted. These things love blood. They would 100% take the offer to get some seeking blood.
Yeah, they're pretty dumb, but they're not that dumb. Like these guys are all about to run away. Like like she kind of like she's like I've already I was way ahead of you, and you can see her like these things are not gonna listen to her right now.
What if we convince it that they won't need to be afraid?
She's like, listen, I'm pretty persuasive, but I don't know if I'm that persuasive. Like, that's pretty crazy. Look at that thing. And as that happens, it like
to help me do something.
As that happens, it like lets out a roar, and you can just see like electricity crackling from its mouth.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. It does that. There's electricity.
And she's just like, her eyes, she just goes like the NL face, and like her eyes pop out of her head. She's just like, what the fuck? Like, and she is freaking out. And above sea level, the entire massive centuries old, miles wide whirlpool that you guys are riding on top of right now, Davos, you are feeling so much turbulence as the tides are just whipping you guys around, and you're having to steer into it and try to outmaneuver constantly and things like that. But you feel something completely different from like a riptide. You feel almost like a percussive, there's like bubbles that are like rising up and like being carried around the street. So like you guys can kind of hear like a very, very muffled roar that is like shaking the full seascape around. And to Holly and Lord Azrael and to Scarlet and Ragnar and Harry, it is deafening. But to you guys above like the sea level, it's very, very faint. But the fact that it can still be heard over the rip tide of the you guys sailing on top of a whirlpool is insane. And yeah, all of you guys above deck, like if you're in the gunnery working on cannons and stuff like that, you probably don't hear it. But Davos manning the helm right now would absolutely hear this. Go ahead, Ragnar. What was Lord Azrael gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna do an adrenaline shot just to get some quick healing up.
Good call. Really good call. That's just the 7, not the 2 from the rage, right?
Pretty much.
Got you.
I should probably make a way to get rage to heal me too, but I'll think about it in the future if I live.
It's actually a really good idea. Like, yeah, I'll cook on that with you eventually. But okay, is that your full turn?
Now, I just needed to distract. I needed to distract it from Scarlet and the others because they can't even swim half as fast as you, and they cannot get away from that thing. Okay.
All right. And she just kind of like shrugs, and she's like, "So you're good me leaving you alone, right?"
Yeah, I'm pretty good here.
All right, holler if you need me. And she's gonna she's gonna prepare to like drop you off and like take off. But before that could happen, it's the top of the round, which will be the above deck crew, which I'm trying. I'm on roll 20 right now, fighting for my life, guys. Okay, here we go.
It's okay. Bangy Boom is just like walking around like the weapons room and stuff like that, yelling like Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean, just load the cannon, stuff the powder.
You guys are right here. You guys are in this little corner right here, if you could see where I'm pinging. But yeah, Davos, you hear the like bone chilling, like muffled echoing of just like something that you maybe have only heard in your nightmares above deck. Is anybody else above deck, or is everyone kind of like in the gunnery?
I know Dill's in the gunnery.
Yeah. I know I cast Bless on it. Well, I guess I didn't load a cannon, so yeah, maybe I am above deck. Talking to Davos, see what the plan is.
You would have heard it as well then, easily.
Oh, well, I guess after hearing that noise, I'm going to look at Davos and see if he heard it too. And just be like, man, I don't even want to know what's down there.
Yeah, Davos has goosebumps, and he's manning the helm. Not really fighting the current too hard, honestly, just enough to not get instantly sucked into the center, but kind of just letting the current do its thing. I look back at you, and I'm just like, I don't know. What do you think? We give it at least one lap. Go from there?
Yeah, I mean, considering the rate at which we're going, we're probably going to do more than one lap. But from what we just heard, I wouldn't count us out of a fight. So you keep us steered on course. I'm gonna try to spark a fire in these guys under here. Just talking about the like nomads and stuff like that. Like these landlocked, lily-livered guys ain't used to being on a ship. I'm gonna just drop down into the gunnery, and it's like, listen, it's time to turn you sand folks into sea dogs.
Hey yo,
load the cannons and get ready to fight.
This guy's been waiting. This guy's been waiting his whole life for this. It's crazy. So
aye, bang.
You guys, a pirate hat spawned from nowhere.
So all of the cannons are prepped, and we have, I'm assuming, Davos wanting to just carry on at normal speed unless given the order to potentially full speed ahead. You guys are moving with the current, and like also like this is where I would say a lot of the crew that have readied some of the cannons are gonna go up above deck and probably start like working on like helping with the trim of the sails, like some of the ones that aren't needed for cannon firing or loading or something like that. So Softy Boy absolutely knows his way around the ropes. So we'll say at the very least he is helping with the rigging.
I didn't want to say batten down the hatches because I didn't want to say I'm actually like taking that. I don't think I can actually take that action, but yeah, on the ship so we can stay balanced on this whirlpool.
Yeah. So as far as normal movement speed, this map is obviously not going to be to scale because that would be way too large, like insanely large if I were to do something like that, and it would crash all of our roll 20s. So we're not going to do that. But what we can do is let me look. So we're going to say for every 20 feet, like where I'm like kind of you'd have to go with the like you have to obviously go clockwise like this, right?
Right.
So for every 20 feet, I would say that is gonna be like full movement for the ship. If you were to go full speed ahead or something like that, or if you were to like try to stop, that's gonna obviously affect that number. But typical, you know, like with the wind, with the sand cannon blasting your sails, you guys going towards like into the current, and with the people like fueling the hamster wheel and stuff like that, 20 feet on this map is as far as you're going to be able to technically get. Davos, you should be able to click and drag the token. So you will be in charge of ship movement.
Okay,
I am not.
Can I ask Russ to get on the swivel gun?
Hold on.
Yes,
Let me fix.
I second that. I agree.
Yeah, Russ
I
can get
also
on the
second
swivel
that.
gun. Give me just a second and you'll be able to pilot the ship. Queen's
Oh,
Gambit.
I appreciate it.
Save settings. Okay, try now.
We are live.
Let's go. All right, so yeah, you are going to be in charge of ship movement, and I'm assuming that is there anything else that's going to be done? If you are needing to maneuver or anything like that, remember you do have Softy Boy handling the trim of the sail and things like that, because he's very familiar with sailing ships.
King, I love him. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep it steady. Don't want to fall into the center, but if I can keep as outermost as possible, that'd be cool.
Gotcha. I'm gonna need a maneuver check, which is just a simple see vehicles from you, Davos, to see how well you do that. And then 16's great. Yeah, so you were no, you're fine. It would have been the same anyways. But yeah, 16 is more than enough for you to feel pretty great while you're still on the outer rings of this, and you're able to stay on the kind of around the outside and not be pulled in too much, because you're able to maneuver kind of in like a zigzaggy motion, picking up speed and then pulling out and then using that momentum a little bit. Yeah, so you're able to kind of like do what you can, weaving in and out of the riptide to kind of pick up on its momentum. Don't move too fast though. You definitely only had one round so far, so you wouldn't have been able to move that far. But Bang D Boom, what's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I would like if the Gen Project guys would just be putting hay in front of Rocky V as he walks on the treadmill to power the wind power.
Okay.
Just to help feed our perpetual motion. In terms of my actual turn, I'm gonna hold my action for a guidance. If it seems like we're getting in a sticky situation with the ship, like if Davos has to make a maneuver on a saving throw or something like that, I can toss a guidance on him. So I'm gonna hold my action for a guidance for right now.
Okay.
And for a bonus action, Holly's not near the. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna hold it for. Holly's not near the Sea King right now, is she?
She's like like around 100 feet away from it, like down there.
Well,
And
is she closer? Is she closer to Scarlet or Lord Azrael?
Lord Azrael for sure right now.
Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my turn.
Okay. And then Dill, you're below deck, right? Whereas Softy Boy, Bang D Boom, and Davos are above deck. You're in the gunnery still, right? And the nomads and the nomads are helping you out.
Yeah. I am also going to ask Russ if I can get some poison for my arrows.
He's just gonna be. He's like, yeah, I think I have some. He'll be able to. I think he has literally one vial. Samia,
No.
yeah, Samia's just like, yeah, we haven't really, been focusing too much on making poison since we haven't been hunting down big game creatures. But I mean, I can make more later if we get out of this. And she's just kind of like. She's like, I've never handled a cannon like this before. Does this thing got like a lot of knockback? And she's just she looks concerned. She's sweating it, but nowhere near as petrified as Dalt Wisney is right now, which you and Russ will both notice still.
What's got you shaken up?
Yeah, her face is her eyes are like glossed over, and she looks like completely like borderline catatonic, and Russ like starts shaking her by the shoulders and stuff like that, and she kind of like forgot how to breathe for a second, and then she's like you guys didn't hear that? And she's just kind of like panicking and freaking out, and she kind of like looks out one of the portholes and sees just like the ripping tides of the ocean around her and stuff like that. She's like, we have to leave.
Hear what? All I hear is this damn whirlpool.
She's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It just sounded like the scream of a devil. And yeah, she's completely panicking. I'm gonna say she's absolutely frightened right now. She's gonna have disadvantage on literally anything she does right now. And she's not quite able to be like snapped out of it. Dill, is there anything you would like to specifically do, or are you gonna hold your action for something?
I'm going to hold my action to prepare to issue a command in case we need to escape.
Got you. So it's for like a ship action kind of thing. We go back down under to Holly, whose turn it is right now. Let me pull the turn order back up. And she, knowing that she needs to get this thing away from Scarlet and Harry, is going to swim back over towards it. And she's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. And it can only swim about this far, like against the current. And she starts to swim upward a little bit. She is probably about halfway in between where Scarlet and Harry are and this gargantuan Neptunian. And she sees it avert its gaze from Lord Azrael and follow her, and she's like, fuck. And that is going to be her turn. As
Vex, real quick.
Yes.
For Bangy Blast on her shoulder, considering the objectives I gave him, I would like for him to shoot a shot to further provoke the Neptunian.
Okay.
As for his prerogative to protect the queue. Protect the crew.
Yeah, and that's your bonus action, right?
Right. Which I did not use.
You did not? Okay, perfect. Then go ahead if you have your bonus action available. I think the range here is like definitely a little fucky, but I'm cool. I'm rule of cooling it. It's fine. No, I mean specifically because I don't think you can order a command to your cannon when it's this far away from you, but I'm fine with it.
Well, I gave it instructions before it
yeah. So that's why I'm cool with it, but typically it would be like a no, but this is fine. It works. So go ahead and make an attack. Holy shit.
I didn't mean to roll that with advantage, but I guess
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Well, 29 hits. What if I said it didn't? what if I was just like,
We
nah?
would shit
To
ourselves.
be honest, I would just roll dice for it.
What if I was like, nah? You got to do better than that.
I would just start building character at 29 don't hit, to be honest, because I can do that with that.
He said I would leave the call. 17.
Like, maybe I didn't hear you right, DM. Maybe I did. Hold on. Did you say that didn't hit?
That is actually crazy. Okay. Wild. So I have to do a thing really quick because I hit the wrong setting. I gotta reset something. All right, perfect. So this thing gets hit with the percussive forceful blast of Bang D blast. Does it let out its little pre-recorded message?
No, the pre-recorded message is actually different this time. It was a special treat for Holly. It says, "Hey, if you're hearing this message, it means you should probably start swimming really fast because I had to protect the captain. So best of luck to you, and Bang D Blast will be here to support. Time to have a blast."
She's just like, what the fuck? Like this thing can talk? Like, and she's kind of freaking out a little bit. Okay, so yeah, she is gonna be about halfway in between Scarlet and Harry and the actual entity here. And then that is gonna be her whole turn. And that will be the gyre worm's turn. And I'm gonna do a thing really quickly where I gotta roll a dice. Very cool. So that happened. This thing is crackling with energy, and it is going to shoot that energy out of its mouth in a straight line using its bolt breath at Holly. Yo, that's crazy. Wild. So this is going to Jesus. So Holly gets completely fried, and you can like see her skeleton, and it looks bad actually, and we are actually gonna make a Constitution saving throw. That's exactly what she needed to not be stunned. So yeah, she sees that and is cooked, and her hair is like completely fritzed up and everything like that. And she is just like, you have to be fucking kidding me. And she is going to take this a little bit more seriously, probably at this point. And it's going to be Harry's turn. Harry sees this happen, as does Scarlet. And he is immediately going to start swimming, still down, but away from this thing if he can. He's just like, ain't no way, bro. And he's pulling towards the captain. He's like motioning to you, like waving like in his direction. He's like, come on. But again, he can't really speak. But he also has weapons readied, and he's like using when he swims, like he has just like weapons in hand. He's just pulled out like a dagger. He's got like one in his mouth and one in each hand. He's going 3 dagger style right now. Because this dude is like, he is ready to fight for his life. But that shit scares.
He's got the glass knuckles, so he can have one and still swim.
Yeah. So he's got like 3 daggers, like 1 in each hand, 1 in his mouth, and he's bearing the glass knuckles. So this dude is ready for straight like rip and tear tactics. But he's like, we're gonna not swim directly into that thing, and then it is gonna be Scarlet's turn.
Shit. I don't even know how to react to it.
I actually am going to ask you to roll a perception with advantage, like an active perception. Remember, you can't really roll lower than your passive, but we're going to see if you do more correct than that. Okay, so with an 18, that's pretty good. You kind of like whenever it like roared out previously, you could kind of like hear what to you feels like wails of pain and agony. And as this thing let out its bolt breath at Holly, who you can now see, you saw her whole skeleton when she got zapped, and now her hair is like completely like staticked up and fritzed and stuff like that. And she already had some volume in her hair, but like you kind of heard before it like let its like crackling bolt breath out, it said like go away.
Go away.
I'm sorry, dude. You said?
You stole my crewmate, nigga. Oh, my crewmate back. Get back, Azrael. And then I'll go away. I start yelling at the little.
Here's the real question. Did anybody else hear this but Scarlet?
Holly certainly did not. You certainly did not. Lord Azrael, you did not.
Crewmate, you tell me to leave. This is my territory now. I want my crewmate back.
So obviously you have a breather in your mouth right now, but I'm dead. But you're standing on business right now, but yeah, it is not gonna necessarily be able to like hear you if you were trying to talk shit at it, but you realize that you can hear it. Is there anything you'd like to do on your turn, Scarlet?
I'm gonna also do what Harry did. I'm gonna swim further down, but away from it as I'm swimming down.
Okay. And yeah, with your 18, you'll also notice it hasn't really like locked on to either of you yet. Holly has bioluminescent patterns on her tail and things like that. It's kind of like designed to catch the eyes of like deep dwellers and things like that. So it's like fully locked on to her right now. Okay. And then anything else on your turn, or is that going to be it for you?
Dude, let me see if I can cast anything. Would I be able to cast any spells with the voice property if I got a breather on?
What kind of I mean, so you are underwater, so it's gonna be like inherently like pretty limiting, right? But what kind of spell were you thinking?
I wanted to use Misty Step to go further down.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Well, just
cool. Yeah, so it's just gonna shave off another like a full round basically of you needing to. So yeah, you start to pass up Harry, and he's just like, oh shit, like, and he gets to let out like yeah. So that is, make sure you tick down one of your spell slots. Excellent. So that saves you a full round through this little ocean crawl here. Excellent. This time is pretty precious right now. I'm just gonna let you know right now, Holly cannot really hold on and take a whole bunch more of those. So that's gonna be your turn, I guess. And then we have Lord Azrael, who probably just saw Holly get absolutely freaking took. But
I don't imagine myself pointing my fingers. No, Holly. Zapped.
Ooh, yeah. Yo.
Good job, Holly. In the meantime,
hilarious.
All right. So currently, my plan is to, like I said, I'm gonna try to swim up Is it possible to swim straight up since I'm in the center? Is the center still as much pull as everywhere else?
So there is a bit of a downward pull. So yeah, you can swim up, but you're not gonna be able to swim quite full speed. I'll say that it counts as difficult terrain, so it would be half speed basically.
So
but you can. Well, you can use your action to dash and then use your movement. So like, there's that. And if you had a spell slot, you could also do Expeditious Retreat again if you wanted to do that, and then get even more dashing done. But I don't know how your spell slots are looking.
Yeah, I got one left. I'm not really sure if I'm using that. I'd rather keep that just in case something else happens.
Yeah.
What I will be trying to do here. So yeah, good job, Holly. Yeah, distract that thing. Excuse me, sir. Get out the way real quick.
This guy said, "Excuse me, sir."
A man on a mission. Man with a mission.
You hear this hagfish? Like, did he just assume my gender? Like...
Apologize, man.
Oh my goodness. So you're trying to swim straight up. Did you
not currently.
Okay.
Not currently, no. What I will be doing currently is testing my might with lifting this egg.
I'm sorry, with what?
I'm gonna lift this. That's what I told this creature. Excuse me, it's kind of in the way.
It's gonna move, I guess.
Thank you, good man, sir.
So you want to try to lift this big ass egg? Give me an athletics.
Oh, I got advantage on those.
You do.
I will also give myself guidance.
Okay, we're looking for a DC 17 right here.
I can do this, even though athletics is my worst stat. I can do it. I got faith. Yo, Vex, you want me to do something crazy?
You're already doing something crazy, bro. But
yeah, Vex. You know, this isn't even crazy, Vex. This is your chance, man. You roll it.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Your chance, Vex. Your chance. If
Okay.
you have any chance to prove it to me, it's now, Vex.
So with advantage and guidance on, you are wanting me to roll your athletics.
Yeah.
Say
See what
less.
happens, man. I believe in you. God damn, bro. Vex, you are not helping yourself, man.
Wait, does Lord Azrael have inspiration at all?
I had inspiration from the last session, but I already had to use my back to roll again.
This is crazy. How does this happen? Like, how is this possible? I'm. Oh my God.
You rolled a 4 and a 3.
Vex stocks are down crazy right now.
Vex, I believe in you. Roll again. I'll give you one more chance, Vex. Third time's the charm. You can do it.
Hold on. Where's this hyper advantage coming from? That's all you get, bro. Like,
I was gonna say I used my inspiration to roll a third time.
oh my God. Yeah, I'm feeling charitable. Well, Davy Loans will give you one more flat roll. But whatever.
You can't roll that 3 times in a row.
Notably, your guidance is used up. Or no. This will be fine. Okay, so we can roll this one, no advantage, but with guidance.
Come on.
There we go. Okay, cool. A fucking soft 20.
I believe you. Max, I told you, man. I believed in you.
Hold on. Those aren't good odds. That's 1 out of 3.
Man, the softest 20.
Stop. The softest 20 is crazy, bro.
That 20 was mush.
Okay, well, we said 17 was the DC, so you are able to hoist this multiple times bigger than you gargantuan egg that seems to be like 20 feet by like 30 feet at least, like in like proportions. So this thing is like on its smaller axis, still almost twice as big as you are, and you're a fucking absolute unit, Lord Azrael.
I'm actually, yeah, I'm absolutely massive.
So this thing is huge. Are you carrying it like a baby or like overhead or what?
I'm carrying it like Atlas.
Okay. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah, so you feel obviously it's difficult to keep it above head, just because it's difficult to kind of stay in one place. There's like the constant pull of the tides and things like that. You also kind of feel, you know, like when you're holding like a gallon of milk and you can feel the liquid inside of the container like moving, sloshing around and stuff, like you kind of also feel that.
Oh, that's my child. You are my prize for Navy loans.
This is insane.
I think now is a good time to. Wait, how far am I from the others?
You're pretty far.
I'm far, so
You're pretty far, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty far. I will be swimming up.
Oh God.
Oh, I think now is a good time. Expeditions retreat might be useful now.
Yeah, if you don't want any more healing.
Stop.
I'm just being the voice of reason here, brother. Like, but yeah, I mean, you could absolutely expeditiously retreat. In fact, that's what a lot of the hagfish and lamprey in the area are going to be doing. For lack of a better term, they're getting the fuck out of here.
All right, you know, I'll do exactly what I just said. I'm going to take the chance again, which is crazy. I shouldn't be doing this. Expedition retreat. Just keep in mind, I'm currently. Where is this? I am in mobility, so my movement speed is increased by 10.
Yes, that is correct.
So I'll be moving right now.
He said, "I'd be moving."
Half of that is 25 plus bonus action dash 50. I'm moving regular speed. Fucking let's go.
So if you're using expeditious, or you're not using expeditious retreat?
No, I am.
Okay, so when you cast the spell as a bonus action, you immediately get that benefit, plus your movement, plus you can use your action. Oh no, I'll just say you use your action to pick this thing up. So yeah, you're moving 50 feet straight up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, that's pretty fucking fast. All right. And then is that gonna be it for your turn?
That is it for my turn.
Okay. And with that, Jesus, what is happening on my screen right now? I'm sorry. Roll20 is on a whole nother level tonight, guys. All right. We are back up top. Brother Davos, I'm gonna need yet another maneuver check to see if you are not pulled in. The DC is gonna be the same as last time, which is it's above a 9. That is so unfortunate.
Wait, no. I held my action for guidance if he was in danger of misguiding us.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely real with you. You need to roll an absolute 4.
I believe in you.
Even with the crit.
You need to roll an absolute 4, and even then, it's not gonna be great. But you could avoid worst case scenario if you roll an absolute 4.
Either way.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo!
Bad things happen all the time.
For anybody For anybody who doubts why we say we call him W Helmsman, just understand it's moments like these why I said Davos is the best helmsman. He doesn't need a chance to prove himself.
I mean, he did just crit fail, but yes, he is a goat. It's the pendulum swings both ways, but okay, so this is not going to count as a crit failure. This is going to count as a failure, though, unfortunately. But we're gonna go, you do get pulled slightly more in than you were wanting to, Davos. This is going to increase the future DCs, which this was a 13, which you exactly hit, but it was a crit fail, so that kind of cancels out, right? So from now on, these will be DC 15 as the pull is starting to increase. You can use your movement now. Remember, you have to go clockwise, and you do get pulled in ever so slightly, making this more difficult in future rounds. For the rest of the Scarlet Pirates crew above sea level, what would you like to be doing?
I'm going to hold my action again to help
Just
Davos
getting that guidance ready. I get you. Yeah, you're just being the goat, and yeah, like Softy Boy is gonna kind of like yell down, and he's just like, oh, sorry, that one might have been my fault, and he's just like, I you know, like I'll be better on the jib, and I don't know, he just starts talking about like sailing terms. I'm not a sailor, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I just run
Bandy Boom is gonna flash back to his days back with testing ships with his family. He's gonna start shouting random pirate slang or sailing slang. Just back at like all the people trying to help out on the ship. It's like, yeah, man, the jib. Choke in the sails and keep it going, you dastardly dogs. We're pirates today. We have to sail. He's just having the best time of his life, even if it seems perilous.
The people in the gunnery can kind of hear a muffled version of that down below deck. Yeah, like Thalt Wisney is just absolutely catatonic, and she's just like, "It said go away. We have to go. We have to get out of here. This was a mistake." And she's like, she drops to her knees, and Russ is just like, "What's going on?" And like, "What are you talking about?" And she is like absolutely fucking panicking right now. Big Azrael is like kind of concerned, and he's just like, okay, like, I don't know, this is your first time, like, you know, at sea, but like it's not that bad. I mean, like, Davos has got it, you know, like, and she's just like, you don't understand, and she is like freaking out. Dill, how do you react to this?
I say calmly and in a serious but calm tone. Listen, we came here to get back Brother Azrael. We aren't leaving, no matter what something underneath the water says to us. Next question. How can you hear what it says to you?
How can you not? And she's just like, it's so loud, and she's like covering her ears, and like you can see like tears running down her face. She's like in full freak out mode right now.
Wait, did she tell Dill what she actually heard it saying?
She said it said to go away. It was like screaming out in like hatred and pain, and like she said that we have to go. It said go. She said this was a mistake.
So, can we communicate with Ragnar with the captain, right?
Ragnar is down below, yes.
Can we like call the captain? Well, I guess Dill heard this, so Dill.
Any other above deck actions? I'm sorry, above sea level actions. All right, we are going
it's
to.
It's not a D clan thing to hear the the Neptunian talking, right?
No, it is not.
Tragic. Okay. Never mind.
My only thing would be to see if I can try and communicate with Ragnar then, but
I mean, if you have a Den, right?
yeah.
You could try
We have
and
one of the
call.
ones that we got up for Glass House.
Yeah.
Call.
So you'd be able to call Ragnar in.
Let's go. Patch me through. Random din.
Immediately on your shoulder, Scarlet, as you're like trying to talk shit to this gyre worm, you kind of hear like a better, and Ragnarden's eyes kind of like get big, and like Ragnarden's face turns into the face of Brother Dill.
Oh shit! When you can shape shit, Ragnar.
And yeah, Brother Dill, you are patched through. You are speaking through Ragnarden right now.
Hey, Captain. I'm sure you probably can't really talk all that well, seeing how you're underwater. But whatever you're doing down there, Dalt can hear it.
Hmm? Oh,
Ragnarden, like
I'm gonna say back to Dill. I'm gonna be like, Dill, like what? Tell her to tell it. I'm not going anywhere until I get Azrael.
And yeah, so Dill, you see your Den Mushi, and it has the face of Scarlet. It has like red dreads, and like it gets like her like whole demeanor and everything, and it like has her face, and you can hear, not in Scarlet's voice, but in Ragnarden's voice, like we're not going anywhere. And it's like Ragnarden is kind of using their ability to kind of like tap into Scarlet's thoughts, so that Scarlet, who is not currently able to speak, can still relay their messages to the surface.
Let's go.
And yeah, so that's like the only response you get is like, we're not going anywhere. Like kalik. like just kind of like a standing on business kind of. It sounds like your captain as well, but just not her voice, you know.
Yeah. Well, Dalt, looks like we're like I said, we're here to save Lord Azrael. So like we originally planned, once we save him and get some treasure for ourselves, because I mean, we're pirates, we're gonna be leaving. So hopefully whatever's down there won't mind that we're here.
And we will then go down to below as you say that. Holly, having just been fried but not being stunned, sees the captain, and Harry's like swimming like down in the other direction, and she is going to like do like a quick donut and like just kind of like taunt the big old gyre worm guy, and she's gonna get the fuck out of Dodge, and she's gonna head this way. As she passes by like these like lamprey or hagfish that are swimming away, she's just like, excuse me, and she just like blitzes past them like ridiculously fast, just kind of like mocking it, and it is going to take chase, and it is going to spend its full movement, and it is going to dash, which is going to get it ridiculously close actually to where she's at. And she is looking rather surprised, as she didn't know this thing could boogie quite like that. Lord Azrael, you're swimming straight up and you see this thing just like absolutely boogieing like right past you. I feel like you're just like, oh, thank God. Like, but yeah. Harry is absolutely thankful at what is happening right now, as this thing is in full pursuit of Holly, a world champion swimmer who's going to try to keep it occupied and away from you all. She is also swimming up, notably. So away from the floor.
Can Bangy Blast take another shot at this thing?
Yeah, go ahead and hit me with that. It's like the perfect, because you're using your reaction to hold your action to guidance, and then you're using this, but so you're using your full economy. I gotta commend you.
Hey, I'm trying my best. Where is it? Never had this much trouble finding a force ballista. There it is.
That is gonna be a no from me, dog. I will say that
that's fair.
The 4 on top of that is literally the only reason why it doesn't fall off of her shoulder and sink to the bottom right now.
Hey, I appreciate
that. He said, hey. Harry is going to swim down some more, and seeing that thing kind of swim away, and Harry can kind of get the idea that, like, because y'all are still on the edge of the whole situation, there is a far greater treasure probably and safer waters like down this way, off the drop off that's in the top right corner of this map. Harry sees that this is obviously not the place that they want to be right now. So he is gonna just kind of start to swim that way. Scarlet, you realize that Ragnar was able to kind of communicate for you just then, and you see Harry swimming downward further. What would you like to do on your turn?
Oh, so I'm a pet Ragnar then. I'm gonna say you doing things I never thought a Din could do. And I'm gonna look at shit. I'm gonna look at the CBs move itself out the way, and I'm gonna try to flow down, try to run up on it type shit. And I'm gonna just use on my turn. Swim.
Wait, are you chasing the Neptunian?
I need Ragnar back. I need my crewmate.
He's not in the Neptunian anymore.
But we have no reason, Balincc, we have no reason to believe he's inside the Neptunian.
Give me an active perception, actually, as this is all going down. Because if your eyes were following where this thing went, there's a chance you actually might see. Well, with your no, I mean your passive is good at kind of close, you, as this thing is swimming across, you see something like a spherical figure, almost you see basically this egg floating upwards. You do not see Lord Azrael carrying it, although he is. All you see is an egg floating straight up behind this massive creature as you look that way. But yeah, if you want to chase it, you can chase it. Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna tell Harry Ragnar down. I don't think eggs are treasure, man. I'm gonna follow Harry. Shit, speaking of treasure, I don't even think we asked Holly where the treasure was at.
Make it insight. This is actually a low DC. It's I'll say a 12. Well, yeah, you have no clue. You're the treasure is the friends we made along the way type shit.
Yeah, you got guidance. You got guidance, Balincc?
Guidance? No, I don't got guidance.
You got a bardic inspiration?
Oh shit, I do have bardic inspiration.
Oh, you could burn one on your that's so I mean you could roll a D8. Okay, yeah. 15 is great. You're gonna definitely be able to there are some shipwrecks here, but there's also this big old thing. And you can see Harry had hit with his big brain, his galaxy brain. He's thinking to swim. This is just one shelf on the corner of the tourbillon. This is not the whole tourbillon. it goes much deeper and further down, and there is like miles worth of more probable shipwrecks and like ways away from where this thing can freaking detect you, maybe. And like if Holly's like working on distracting it, you think that going down would be probably where the most of the treasure would be, and that's where Harry is kind of swimming towards, is the drop off. You remember on Finding Nemo, there's like the drop off where like the deep ocean begins. You're not in the deep ocean right now. You're still technically on a continental shelf for the most part. The deep ocean is like in the direction towards where Harry was swimming.
All right, I'm gonna just follow Harry, and I'm gonna tell him keep an eye out for some treasure, so we can hurry up and get it and get out of here.
Yeah, and so basically Ragnarden is speaking what you're thinking out into the water, like into the waves and whatnot. And somehow Harry is able to hear that. He's just like, he looks confused. He's like, what the fuck? Like you can just kind of see the expression on his face. And then we have Lord Azrael.
Right. See, at this point, I can now use my action, my bonus action, and my movement to just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I'm stopping right there before I get copyright.
Yeah, so that's 75 feet, which is that's huge. That's
it is.
so yeah, you're starting to see sunlight again, which is like
I haven't seen the sun in a week. Oh.
yeah, it is absolutely crazy. You're above where any seaweed can reach. There's no like lamprey or hagfish anywhere near. You can see that thing is swimming like far underneath you now. Give me an active perception, and we will see if you spot the captain and Harry.
Oh, true. That's a good point.
Crit fail.
I mean, you did know they were already down here, but we'll see if you can see like where they're going. Holy shit! So it's not with advantage, but a 19 is still really great. Yeah, you see them swimming down and towards like the deeper, like the actual like dark depths of the tourbillon, instead of this one little corner tucked on top of the continental shelf. I don't know if you're gonna how you react to that, but yeah, you do notice that.
I'll probably use my interaction to shout.
Just like you peaked your mic, I think you're too far away for them to actually be able to hear you. Actually, hold on.
Yo, shout to Ragnar then.
Yeah, this is it. This is a character sheet that I made a long time ago, and I'm finally gonna actually be able to make a roll off of. Ragnar didn't get perception, right?
Yep.
I don't know if he has proficiency in it.
She, oh, her modifier is a 1, but I'm gonna roll this.
She has proficiency when it comes to me.
A 13. I say that's fine enough. Ragnarden hears, and Ragnarden's face on Scarlet's shoulder turns into the face of Lord Azrael. And Ragnarden yells into Scarlet's ears at full volume, as loud as she possibly can, in Lord Azrael's voice, "Captain!" And like it like shocks you, like Scarlet.
I'm gonna tell Harry, yo. We gotta hurry up and find Azrael, because this motherfucker shape-shifting, copying voices, walking at regular speed on land. I don't know, this ain't no regular Dindin.
And then Ragnarden, as you're thinking all of this, Ragnarden literally like looks like you, Like it just like their face like changes to look like you, and it's got like red dreads, and you're like saying all of this through Ragnar and your thoughts like to Harry, and then randomly it just like changes back to Lord Azrael, and you hear him go over here. Like Ragnar's having like a schizophrenic attack like right now.
I'm gonna pet him on like the top of his eyeballs. I'm like, it's okay, buddy. We're gonna find him. It ain't healthy. They just start acting like this out of nowhere. And I'm gonna continue swimming.
I am going to make an active perception for Harry right now, just because this is so funny. But let's see. He's not bad at these. I think like it's not advantage. He just kind of shrugs and he's just like he can't say anything really, but yeah, he just kind of shrugs. He doesn't know what's going on. So you are moving 75 feet up in the water, closer to the sun, to the surface, carrying this massive let's be real, what other kind of egg would this be? But this massive gigantic sea king egg. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, bro? I think that was your full economy. It was your action, your bonus action, and your movement, right? So I think that's it.
That's all I have.
An action too.
Yeah, he's used it. He's used it all up, man. So that's gonna bring us back to the surface, and I'm going to need Davos. Remember, your DC is now a 15 for these maneuver checks. You do have guidance. Holy shit! It has to be a 4. It has to be a 4.
My brother, my good brother.
Okay, so you are once again pulled a little bit more towards the center, as you guys are starting to be pulled in. The DC is now going to be a 17 on subsequent rounds to try not to be pulled into the center, as the force to pull is increasing drastically. Unless you had anything else you wanted to do.
I want to make a play. I don't know if it will have to wait till next turn now, but I want to, after like 2 fails essentially getting sucked in, I want to let go of the helm and kind of let the current fully take us and make a play to whip us back out a little further, like more toward the outer rings where we started if possible.
Like use its centrifugal force to throw us outwardly.
Little Tokyo Drift type team.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's gonna be your reaction to do a skillful maneuver, and I'll even give you advantage as you have Bang Deep Boom and Softy Boy helping on the rigging and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and call this a skillful maneuver. If you wanted to go ahead and with advantage roll another maneuver check.
Heck yeah, okay. Guys, I might need some assistance here potentially if possible, but drum roll. Let's go!
Holy shit. That wasn't even see if you crit. Yeah.
I was about to say you had advantage on it.
Yeah, see if you crit, homie. Like, this is okay. So
bad, but either way, 25.
25 is great, and you are going to be able to. So with 0 turning speed, the way that turning speed works is you have a speed, and if you want to turn, your turning speed is taken off of your normal speed. So your normal speed being 60. Your turning speed being 20, while turning, you would only be able to go 40 at maximum speed. With this skillful maneuver, your turning speed is reduced to 0, and you are able to turn out like using the wind and using the the centripetal force itself and pull yourself back out further with this skillful maneuver. And you can go ahead and move yourself another 20 feet closer towards the outside ring. Yeah. Huge.
Vroom.
Bang D Boom is once again going to prepare his action to help.
Solid. Seems to be working out pretty well for you all.
I am once again gonna hold my action and preparedness in case we need a sudden burst of speed.
Okay, so you're holding an action for full speed ahead?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Can you hold a bonus action? Because that's what I just want. Like, whenever it's Holly's turn, I'm pretty much going to shoot my cannon every time. If that thing's...
Technically, no. But in this scenario, I'm okay with it. It's not. It's a rule of cool thing, though. It's not something you can always do.
Right. I understand.
Okay. Big Azra and Russ are trying to comfort Dalt Wisney as Samia is like kind of like also a little bit freaking out, but she understands that like whatever Dalt has on her mind is like much heavier. And Dill, you are supervising everything down in the gunnery in case shit hits the fan. Softy Boy and Bang D Boom are helping out the W Helmsman Davos himself, and then we have the Jin Project individuals throwing hay in front of Rocky B as he helps propel the ship forward as well. And next up, down below, is Holly. And Holly is not wanting to be this close to this ridiculously fast creature, and is going to... She kind of is pretty smart and can swim really fast, and she knows how like to maneuver pretty well while in these kind of riptides and things like that. And she as well is going to use the force of the centripetal force to kind of get herself like as far around as she can. He could. If you want to go ahead and make
I say before.
Oh, I was
he
going to
left
let
out
you
of the
know
range.
it doesn't really matter when I like actually roll it. I was just going to shoot.
No, go ahead and roll it, and we'll actually see. Because if it's a... Yeah, that hits. Because this not only pushes that thing away, I'm going to say it helps push her forward.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that is insane. That is actually insane. You've actually done a lot of damage to this thing. I'm not gonna lie, just with like these little peppering shots. But yeah, Holly gets the absolute heck out of dodge, and she swims around like in this kind of pattern. And then she's also going to... What has happened to my... There we go. She's actually gonna be able to move a little bit further. This thing is going to get pushed a little bit back by like that. And she sees that like Lord Azrael is like ascending holding this egg, and she's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And she like swims and is like fighting for her life right now. This thing getting shot again. Holly's pulling a lot of that aggro. I am going to say, though, it's going to make a perception check.
Oh, man. 20 damage has to be enough to keep its attention.
Holy shit. That's not even a crit. It sees its egg. and it becomes enraged.
Yeah, you're cooked, Ragnar.
And this thing, oh, I forgot. I have to roll a.
Yeah.
For right now, I'm good, Pete. I'm at least like 100 feet away from this thing.
Well.
You're cooked, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Holy shit. Well, it's what its character would do, guys.
I mean,
Oh no, that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. Holy shit. Oh my
let's
god,
go.
dude. I just oh my god, I just freaked out.
That shit bounces off the egg.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, so you finally feel like the rays of sunlight hitting you after what feels like so long, and you're swimming back up, and you can kind of see this ship circling around uphead, like above your head, and it reminds you of the ships that you salvaged at Port Scarletta. And you're getting just all of these wonderful rushes of feelings. You finally see hope, and there's a gleam in your eyes, and then a gigantic crackling beam of like electric energy rips like right next to you, and the water starts to smell like sulfuric and like iodized, and like you can like feel like that like was within inches of you. And you were like, you didn't even like, and now you like kind of like look back down and see that this thing is like in full pursuit chasing you again.
Oh no.
And Holly is just like, fuck. Like, and that's going to be its turn, which brings us to Harry. Harry is taking full advantage of this to get like as far as he can over here. And he is like, yeah, he's trying to swim kind of against the tides right now, but he is like he is going to actually hit the ocean floor, or at least like this part of the seabed, although there's much deeper that can be gone once he hits the shelf. And that's gonna be what he can do. Scarlet, it is now your turn.
Lucy. Alright, let me go to my tokenism. Yeah, what I do, bro? I'm gonna catch up to Harry first, so I'm gonna use up my movement, and then I'm gonna Misty Step. One is like,
Okay. Dang. You trying to book it. So yeah, you can definitely hit the seabed and get like further than Harry. You need me to drag your token?
no, I'll drag it, and then can I use my interaction? I'm gonna like click back to when he was like, "Oh, use this to call Ragnar." Now knowing how that's gonna work, I'm gonna just hold up Ragnar then, and like call Ragnar.
So wait. You're telling Ragnar to call Lord Azrael?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Ragnar looks like confused. And he's like, I'm his Den Mushi. What do you mean call him?
Call him. You can talk to me, talk to him, call him.
It's like and then like Ragnar is gonna, I guess, try to like Lord Azrael, while you're like looking down and seeing this massive gargantuan creature like chasing back up to you, and it just barely missed you with its bolt breath. The force ballista blocked the shot. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And you feel like the existential dread creeping back on as you just felt the sun and saw your crew for the first time in what feels like the longest. And then a voice in the back of your mind says like, we've come for you, brother. And I think that's going to be your turn, Lord Azrael. I'm going to move your token over by Harry, Balincc.
Now's not the time, Ragnar.
This guy is going through it.
I just got out of that thing. I'm not being caught again. I'm gonna use same as last time. Actions, action dash, bonus action dash, plus my movement. And basically, what you heard me just say is what I replied to Ragnar. That I'm heading towards the ship.
And Ragnar then is just gonna respond like, "We're going for that booty."
I just left the booty.
Oh my god! Yo,
Ragnar
that
then responds, "What do you mean by that?"
Yeah, that is actually crazy. So if you're using another 75 full feet of movement, you are going to be ridiculous, like within one more round of reaching the surface. Yeah, pause is right. So you will be able to reach the surface in one more round with that level of like speed. And you notice that the ship is moving with the current, so you'd be able to kind of use that like current to help you. So that's why it's like one more round. You would likely be able to catch back up at that point. Anything else on your that's your full economy though, right? So that's gonna bring us.
It really do.
That is gonna bring us back above the sea level, and Davos. You know what that means.
W Helmsman, time to shine. Let's go.
Not bad at all, my brother. The highest DC yet, and dude made it look like cake. So you're able to get a little bit further as well. And then Ragnar, you can actually put your character on this map, your Lord Azrael, but slightly behind the ship.
Okay, that's wonderful. Oh!
Question, Vex. If I
What's up?
hold an action but it doesn't need to be used, is that still used up? Like, can I do something else with my action on the new turn order, or do I have to wait till that held action is done?
So what you do is you take your reaction to hold your action, and if whatever you say is like, yes, it does use up what you're trying to do.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, I can't do a different action on this turn, right?
No. Well, you're talking about, so now that it's like
I didn't use guidance for Mikey, but can I do a different action on this turn?
yes, because it's like the next round, because that was your action economy from the last previous round. So yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Okay. The second question: do I see Ragnar?
He's not above the surface yet, but he's within one round of it. So I'm gonna say no, absolutely not.
Okay. Then never mind. I'm just gonna keep doing the same shit I've been doing. I'll hold my action.
Ragnar, do you need me to place your character?
I'll hold my action
Yes,
for this
please.
and for guidance in case a crewmate needs it, not just Davos, a crewmate.
Okay. What's the range of guidance? Should be fine, I think.
Oh, that's a good question. That's what. It doesn't have to include Ragnar. I was just generalizing.
No, I'm just wondering because that is so.
The range of guidance. Oh, it's touch. So it'd only be Softy Boy or maybe Softy Boy and Davos.
Yeah, so it's only above deck guys unless you're trying to go back down to the gunnery or unless you're trying to take a swim.
I am not trying to take a swim at this particular juncture, but thank you for asking.
He said no, I'm gonna pass, bro.
Right. I'm gonna hold my action and shout more pirate jargon. Like I said, because Bang D Boom is having the time of his life. You know, he never got to actually test the ships that he built.
Yeah.
So this is the first time he's really been able to just be out some crazy stuff. So he's just having a great time.
Okay, wonderful.
He's shouting, batting down the hatches for no reason.
Below deck in the gunnery, Dal Wisney starts to immediately like freak out, and she's just like, no, it's coming closer, it's coming this way. And she is absolutely like in panic. She gets one of the cannons and like points it towards like just like the deep water.
Whoa. Calm down, Dalt. It's not that serious.
She's like, no, it really is. Like,
I get that it might be serious, but until we see it, we shouldn't shoot at it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like in the vein of conserving ammo. Wait until you see the whites of their eyes. You know.
And as you say that, brother Dill, the entire water below the vessel, as you guys are able to see out of like the cannon, like portholes, you know, like, or whatever they're called, like turns nearly pitch black.
See, like exactly what I'm saying. You can't see any eyes. See? So we should conserve our ammo.
Big Azrael starts to freak out. Russ starts to freak out. Samia has been freaking out, like, but not as much as Dalt. But now she is like in full panic mode as well. Everyone in the gunnery is absolutely petrified at what they're seeing right now. And big Azrael lets out like a scream. Like it's pretty high pitched. Like he's not proud of it.
Everyone, steel yourselves. We have a mission here. We are succeeding in this mission.
Do we see the water change color above deck?
Absolutely. Davos would definitely see it as well with his passive. I think you have a very good passive as well. So does Softy Boy. These people are like absolute, like are a little bit closer to water level. It's the only water that they could see if they're looking out like the cannon ports. But you know, you guys would notice completely surrounding y'all, not the entire tourbillon, but just the water completely surrounding y'all for like easily 100 feet on both sides starts to turn pitch black slowly.
Oh, I want to specify my pirate jargon that I guess it's not pirate jargon, but I just want to shout, not even knowing the people under can hear me, but just shout, the storm is coming, prepare, get the cannons ready. It seems like we're gonna have to buy some time. Get ready to fire.
Yeah, so this is wild. And this is gonna bring us back down to underneath, unless anybody above sea level had anything else they wanted to do.
So upon hearing that call from Bang, I am going to issue a full speed ahead command.
Okay, so as far as people who are available to make the rigging checks, it would be Bang D Boom and Softy Boy, right?
I am heading to the top, and I'm dragging Big Azrael with me as well.
Okay, so that's 4 individuals who can make rigging checks. Is that correct?
So yeah.
So that's gonna be either athletics or sleight of hand.
We also need
a D6 from you, right? Assuming that, like, hold on.
We also need 2 more. So
Um,
I guess Russ and Samia.
okay, so Azra, let's see how many successes we get. Azra is absolutely going to be doing an athletics. And what's the DC on that? It's just a 10, right?
10.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. So I was about the strong will and then
Oh, well, that counts as 2. If I recall correctly.
Wait, Dill, does that include your bless?
This is a check, not a save or an attack.
It's a skill.
Okay.
Yeah, bless does not affect this, unfortunately.
Wait, I have the guidance.
Oh wait,
for crewmate,
it's
right?
with advantage.
Wait, I have a guidance help for a crewmate, right?
You did have guidance.
Yeah,
It's at advantage.
It's for ability checks, right? Oh, well, never mind.
I'm about to say
I guess
thing
we just
specifies
roll that.
with advantage. I just didn't read that part.
Yeah, I'll wait and see what the other guys do.
Oh, yeah. This is Russ.
Roll that D4, big dog.
Russ needs that guidance for real.
Yeah.
He was at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So that's an 11. No, that's an 11 because he was at advantage. For some reason, disadvantage was so that passes.
Yeah.
And then you said Samia. Is that correct?
Yes.
Advantage. Let's see. What's her? Yeah, she's gonna do sleight of hand.
Also,
well, look at that.
Also, Pete, you got to re-roll as well. Oh wait, no, you succeeded. You could crit.
So yeah, see if you crit, and then we'll do softy boy. I don't think it's like even if he crit fails, I think you still have enough. But like, let's see what he's got going on. It's barely any better, but hey, let's go. He's doing an athletics. Okay, cool.
Okay,
it is
so
all successes.
0 failures. Yeah, we had 0 failures. Right?
Correct.
Yeah, right.
No.
So the speed is doubled, and then you also add what? Like, how much is that?
5
feet. Okay, so Davos, you can move the ship another. We'll just call it 25 feet. That does, however, mean that it is going to take Brother Ragnar. He will be able to get to the surface in one more round. He will not be able to. I mean, he is swimming with the current, but it's going to take him. He will not be able to catch up to you all in one more round.
Right.
But he will be above water line at that point.
What Dill is worried about is the ship is safe now.
Yeah, that's what you think. I mean, what? Like, let's excellent. So it was a great full speed ahead action with great rigging checks from all of the above deck crew. Who is down? So Adult Wisney is like the only one still down in the gunnery. Is that what I'm?
Well, and Russ.
Russ was just helping with the rigging.
Yeah, Russ came up.
Oh, I thought it was only Azrael.
No. All of us had to come up. We left Dalt down there.
So Dalt is the only one in the gunnery. Feels wonderful. We'll see how that unfolds. And we are.
Yeah, just wait. I haven't. So I guess on that, I didn't use my move. I used my movement after we did that.
Yeah. What you trying to do?
Oh, just head towards the gunnery. I don't know I don't know how far 30 feet will get me, but head towards the gunnery.
You're not far, but you're not there. Does that make sense?
Well, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, cool. Yeah, the width of y'all's ship is about 35 feet, and the length is about like 100, a little bit longer than that. So you would be not far, but not quite there. Easily next round you'd be able to get there. Cool. So now we are below sea level once again. Is gonna be Holly's turn. She is she's gonna swim and try to. Oh yeah, she done fouled up, and she is going to. She's like up here, like for the chat, so you can. I'll ping her right there. She's near the very very top of the where this window can show you right now. She is going to swim straight up and a little bit closer, and she's gonna try to catch up with where this thing is and taunt it a little bit from a bit of a safer distance. So she's just gonna swim straight up and try to like get a bit closer to it, but not like close enough for its crackling breath. So she's basically staying on alert. She's not actually gonna use her full movement, and she's gonna kind of like try to be a little bit more reactionary and cautious about what's going on here. She is also going to attempt to punch at it with a bit of a fishman karate technique. She will get closer, yeah. So she's gonna actually get like as close as she can.
Is she within 120 feet?
Yes.
She's about to get shocked again.
Wait, I want to see how her roll turns out before I roll.
Yeah, so hold on. She's gonna do. I have so many character sheets open because of all those rigging checks. Let me find hers. There we go. What is the range on this sheet? Not that one. That doesn't even have a range. What have I done? Yeah, she's just gonna do like a kind of a bit of like a brick fist type of technique and try to like shoot water. It should just be an 11, but that doesn't hit. Not even close. She just it just like bounces off of this thing, and she's just like shit. Like, whereas the cannon, it's a 21, which is insane. Yeah, that hits.
That okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna shoot it at the same time she throws her fist, so she feels like her fist did something.
Wild. We confirm 21 does hit, right? Yes, it does. 11, okay. And this thing gets knocked a little bit more away. And 11 plus the bleed. Shit. All right. The way that I'm kind of working the bleed mechanic in here is that every single turn it takes a certain number of damage, and each subsequent turn it is one more than the previous turn. So it started with negligible damage, and it has since the turns have been passing since Ragnar left this thing's booty, it's been increasing. Not exponentially, but like a bit steadily. So yeah, as this thing is like chasing you, Ragnar, I'm sorry, Lord Azrael, it gets like knocked to the side a little bit, and you kind of like notice that like Holly is back in the equation, and the thing for sure is not chasing your crewmates that are below water. Harry and Scarlet are a-okay, perfectly in the clear right now, but this thing is being led up towards the ship now, it seems, as you and it are about to surface, and Holly is shortly behind. It is going to let's see, there's no way it's gonna be 3 times in a row, right? Oh, okay, cool. So it is swimming up towards you. It does not get close enough to do any of those attacks. What it is going to do right now is you're actually going to notice that it starts to like glow electric like there's like this like blue like electric glow that surges from its head to its like tail, very reminiscently to like what you experienced while you were inside of it, and it is like going to basically like pulse through itself and ain't no way. This man just everything metallic that you currently have on you, go ahead and list it off for me, Lord Azrael.
I have a jade sword and I have a glass lance.
So there's a stone.
Wait. I do have a metallic bell on me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That bell will start to magnetically be pulled towards this creature.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You're asking me to choose between this bell and my freedom. You can't take the one prize I took from this thing. The one thing.
This bell is going to be magnetically pulled 60 feet towards this creature. If you would like to overcome that magnetic force, it is going to be a DC 19 athletics, or you can let go, or you can let it go, or you can hold on and be pulled with it back down.
Hey, just keep in mind you have advantage on those.
No, keep in mind you have the egg. No, keep in mind you have the egg. Let it go.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing, bro.
Let it go.
Yo, Vex, you know what? Yo, I need chat to. Yo, Lucas, you're in chat. What should I do if you?
Oh my god!
Yo, the ghost of Bandy Black.
Lucas in the chat.
He said, "Just let go of the bell."
I have the poneglyph writings on the bell, man.
Let it.
I got the.
You gotta understand.
Yeah, all right. I'll let go of the bell. This is the one thing I took.
You have the egg in your hand right now. Holy shit. So you feel this bell tugging you down back into the potentially the belly of the beast. What do you do?
I release the bell. And not only do I release the bell, I say, "You bastard, you took my one prize! Creative dilettante!"
Oh shit. Are you
I'm gonna use the bell to like hide what I'm doing so it doesn't see. That's what I'm going to do what I'm doing. I'll basically just pull out 3 random needles from like my stash and just throw it towards it.
Oh, needles have a metal point. It'll just be pulled into it. So yeah, this totally works. You're doing a vaccine shot.
Pretty much.
Hit me with it. That's unmissable. And that's the perfect flavoring because it's magnetically pulling these things into it right now.
See.
You should Fishman karate throw him.
You don't know Fishman karate.
I only know Fisher style, Kawabunga.
Okay, so again, rage does not factor in here, but so that's 3, 6. Is that all 3 of them or just 2? One. There we go. Okay, so 10 total damage into this thing. Wonderful. Fuck, dude.
Me leaning in closer and closer to my phone, waiting for Vex to say, "And how do you want to finish them all?"
Oh, there is. You're not even
I'm
close.
shooting it into the eye.
You're not even close, dude.
I know. I
Not,
just wanted to have fun with it.
not even remotely. Honestly, like it is that's wild. But yeah, so this thing is just been peppered with that. You see metal objects from all around, like rusted like figures from like some of the shipwrecks. Holly even gets tugged a little bit in with some of the gold that she was carrying on her, or like the berries and stuff like that. Like this thing just starts to like pull in magnetically things from all around it. And it's like kind of glowing right now. Then it's gonna be Harry and Scarlet. Scarlet, do you have anything metal on you, like that really fancy sword you got?
That is the metal as of this session. That's plastic.
Oh, that isn't metal. Like we just.
Retcon, no me activated.
Scarlet, I think, let's see, you're pretty far away from it. This is gonna be a lower DC. Lord Azrael was right, like it is, like it used its movement as well, so let me move it a little bit. It's literally like right underneath him, like not that far away at all. It is pretty far away from you, so the DC is gonna be a lot lower. Scarlet and Harry, I'm gonna need DC 12 athletics checks.
Does Harry have anything metal on him?
Yeah, a lot. Oh no. Okay. Let's see how Harry does. If he succeeds by more than 5, I'll say he can give you advantage. I did not mean to roll whatever I just hit. That's not the correct roll. Hold on. I had triple clicked when I should have double clicked. So it's just an 18, but an 18 is perfect. So yeah, you can re-roll. I didn't mean to roll with advantage. It's just an 18. But you can re-roll your athletics, Scarlet, flat. It's still not going to be quite enough, as Scarlet is pulled back and up a little bit, and Harry is like he is like looking back, and you can kind of see him like, oh shit, like but you are going to lose a little bit of progress from this and be pulled up off of the seabed here and closer towards this thing. And that is going to be, and Lord Azrael, you already vaccine shot at this thing, and you're going to just try to swim up now that you don't have the bell anymore, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. You are going to be able to...
in the eye, at least?
You hit it all across the side of the face. Like, it's definitely took some damage from that. But honestly, this thing doesn't even look slowed down in the slightest. And you know what happens to a creature when glass is introduced into their circulatory system. You've probably experimented on that before or something. Like, I don't know. But logistically, you just gotta know this thing should be slowed down, so it doesn't even look like mildly affected.
Could I make a medical guess on how, like it'd be like a martial check, but it'd be like a medical check in a sense?
You just make a medicine, yeah, right now for whatever you're trying to get.
All right.
Is advantage because it's a sea creature.
Wow, that's crazy.
Would you look at that?
So that's 12 plus 12.
Oh wow, that's how that works. We're just reinventing so much this session, like plastic swords and nah, dude. So You are going to be able to tell with that this creature should be significantly slowed down. It should be winded. It shouldn't be able to move as fast. It shouldn't be like obviously it might be a little bit more hostile and things like that, but you like from all of the things that you know from the sea creatures that you've studied and from the medical tests that you've ran and like the torturing that you've done, this thing should be nearly out of gas, right? It doesn't seem affected in the slightest, except for that it's angry.
You bastard, I know you're faking it! Ah!
And as you say that, you're able to swim up, I'm assuming using your full economy again, and you will be able to hit the surface, and you will be able to breathe air. Not toxic, not toxic fumes, not water like through your gills or anything like that. You are able to breathe fresh, salty, sea foamy air.
The surface. Oh, how I missed you, Sky.
And as you poke your head up, you see slightly off in the distance below you, as the water below you is pitch black. You see perpendicular to you on the surface, sailing the tides that are still carrying you, you see a red flag on a merchant ship that has skis on either side of it. You see the splendor that is
with the blood of our enemies.
You see the splendor that is the Queen's Gambit, but you don't know yet that it's called that. But you do.
You're gonna see me shed a tear. You're gonna see me shed a tear.
Yeah, you do immediately know that that is the ship of the Scarlet Pirates, obviously.
Salvation. Wait, the captain's underwater. That thing's following me. That's our ship. Oh, this is a triangle of doom. I start swimming towards it.
Oh my goodness. Wonderful. So what is gonna happen here is we are going to go. Hold on one second. We're gonna go back over to this map. And I'm gonna scroll up for the chat. Before anything goes down, Ragnar, you're gonna be able to use your movement. You can close the distance between you and the ship almost entirely, but not quite. But you can drag your token almost all the way to the ship. Unless you need me to do that. I don't. You should be able to do that though, right? Yeah, you got you. All right, cool.
As that happens, can I scream "man overboard"?
Wait, let me.
Oh my god!
Dill,
stay away from me, man.
Give me a perception.
Is much less valuable than yours. My perception.
Y'all are gonna have to. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to give me some perceptions. You will need to beat. I think we're gonna call it a 16. It's gotta beat all y'all's passives, right?
Yeah. We'll beat some about there.
Yeah.
I don't need passives.
Dill, in terms of action economy, I think you might let me do this, bro, right? Because you got more command power than I do over the ship.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Davy Loans.
So man overboard is a reaction, so it's not gonna dip. Yeah,
right.
It's.
Oh yeah, then this is smart.
That being done on Lord Azra's turn.
Oh, if it's a reaction, then yeah, you'll go for it.
Wait, why is Samia just?
Because I wait, what was it? Let me see what this thing was.
Let me get rid of that. She ain't supposed to be there. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, this thing is like right underneath you, and the crew can see its red glowing eyes underneath a screaming Lord Azrael as Dill is able to see him clearly. Davos, I don't know if you rolled. I don't know if you can see him. Bang D Boom, I don't know if you can see him, but you will need to beat a 16 if you're trying to see him.
I can't with my passive. Can I hear Dill? Well,
You can make a perception, is what I'm saying.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Davos, as can you.
Strong will. No, I'm just playing.
Nah, strong will don't work on
I was
checks.
like debating if I even should like piloting the helm, but yeah, I'll run it.
Yeah, you hear him. You absolutely hear him. Not quite as clear, actually equally as clear as Brother Dill. You both hear him. Bang D Boom, however, is like headed down to the gunnery and he's shouting and he's just like, he's just like, everybody get your shit together, like it's about to go down, like, and he's yelling and he can't really quite hear what Lord Azrael is saying, but Brother Dill, almost like a sixth sense, hears it, and Davos, just being like commanding of the seas right now, absolutely hears it as well. As the bright red gaze of this massive creature and its maw, it's just huge crackling, like with electric energy mouth, is just like, you remember like an Egghead when they first got there, like how their ship was almost completely engulfed by like by the jaws of this massive shark. This thing is just closing in underneath you all.
Can I see that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll use my interaction to shout, "Man the cat!"
Yeah. So this is where we are absolutely going to, like, you guys can see this massive Sea King and Lord Azrael. Man overboard is, I believe, Dill, you're doing it, right?
Yes, and I was going to ask if I can have Softy Boy help.
Yeah, DC 10 athletics. I'm proficient in athletics as well, so I can help if he can.
Yeah, but you're going below deck.
You are
I'm
going
not
below deck
yet. I ain't there yet, though.
Well, you can't even see Lord Azrael. All you can see is this big old beastie.
Well, hey, that's enough.
Why would you be throwing a lifesaver at this Sea King? You can't see Lord Azrael, though. You don't know he's coming.
Hey,
so
Dill still has his interaction. He could tell me.
I'll let Dill make the athletics.
I was just wondering if Softy Boy could help me.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. He does have proficiency, so he can give you advantage in athletics. So that's a 12 that
12
passes. Yeah, so you are able to throw a lifesaver to Lord Azrael, and it does not beam him in the head. The rope does not disconnect and render him unreal-inable, and you and Softy Boy start pulling him in little by little by tugging on the rope as he with his two functional arms grabs onto it, I'm sure. Well, he's holding an egg in one arm, probably, but he grabs onto it.
I just thought he'd slip his upper half of his body through the lifesaver to just kind of still be holding on to the egg, Atlas style.
Yeah, they are able to reel you in, brother Ragnar, Lord Azrael. You are able to be pulled towards the ship, and there is a ladder in front of you.
Oh, salvation!
I'm gonna say right now, you cannot climb this ladder while holding this egg, though.
I can hold on to it though, right?
Yes, I'll say that. You hook your arm through.
I still have my action though, right?
What would you like to try to do?
Pull the egg up with my I have chains in my inventory, I believe. I either have chains or rope. I have something.
So are you not going down to the gunnery?
I mean, I can use. Wait a second. I can use my movement to go down to the gunnery after, right?
You would be moving away. So I mean, like I said,
Or go. I can go towards the gunnery after this, right?
you can go towards it. You wouldn't be able to get there though if you're going to like.
Oh, that's cool. I don't need to go down there in this turn. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm about to say,
so
I have power to build, so I can just grab it.
I don't need to go down there this turn. It's cool.
Yeah.
but you did just yell man the cannons, and the only person down there right now is Dalt Wisney.
Right. That's
Oh,
why I want
that's-
the people. I want anyone that's not helping Dill to start going down towards the gunnery. That doesn't
Okay.
include myself. I'm gonna go do. You know.
All right. So
like,
they're
I'm on
gonna
my Captain
yeah.
Barbossa vibes.
I'll just tell them to pull me in, please.
So yeah, we'll say that since Dill already did one, we'll say Bang D Boom do an athletics with advantage.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, so you guys are able to pull Lord Azrael up above deck with a little rope ladder and this massive, huge fucking egg that he had pulled from the seafloor as well.
You see me crazily. I mean, like in my like a sense, this like hint of more madness than I used to have. Just start laughing and kicking on the ship like, I'm alive.
Yeah,
Brother,
any
you got an
remaining-
egg too? I got an egg as well, as I pull out the Fabergé glass egg.
Any remaining movement I have left, I'm just gonna act like Ragnar didn't just get pulled up onto the surface and like move towards the gunnery. I'm gonna drop the chain and everything. Like I said, I don't know how close I get to it. That I don't really care. But
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
take you
start
another
moving
round to
towards
get there, but next round
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
able to get there and probably fire.
Technically, I have no action economy, so I'm just spiritual.
Yeah, you just roll it around on the on dry dock right now, just like absolutely like loving life. As
Finally a ship that's whole.
and yeah, that is absolutely wild. We love to see it. Holy shit. So now it is going to be, so that was like basically like most of what the ship is doing. Davos, I am gonna need another maneuver check from you now, and a lot of the people above deck have already kind of taken their actions. Most of the rest of them are gonna use their movement and probably their fucking actions to dash and get down to the gunnery and prepare to fire when this thing surfaces, as it inevitably will, towards them. Holy shit.
Let's go! W
Bro,
Helmsman.
how many
Get us
times
outta
do I have
here.
to profess to you people that this man is the W Helmsman?
Holy shit, bro. Oh my god. What is happening? Okay. Dude, this could have gone so wrong in so many ways. Holy shit.
I think
So,
every time Davos crits, we need to roll a D100 for something random to happen.
Ragnar, I'm gonna delete your character token off of here because you are now on board the ship. Davos, you can move the ship.
Davos just activated the nitro in the ship.
Now let me drive the boat, Davos.
Yo, Davos, you are going to be able to move 40 feet on this map in any direction. You do not even have to technically follow the current. Yo, the air punch is crazy. Wonderful.
I'm gonna
Okay,
get us
so
over there.
huge. So there's a bit of a gap in between you and this massive creature that was closing in on you all as you slice through the current and absolutely just like fly your way across the top of the tides here. capturing all of the centripetal force, using the sand that like blasting the back of the sails, and Rocky B kicks it into fucking overdrive as you guys just like just absolutely motor through this. And as you do that, you see this creature emerge from the depths, and you all can absolutely see the red of its eyes, and it is going to move towards you all, but not be able to close the gap. And I am now going to see.
Oh, bro. I did not, man.
That's not good enough. Okay, cool. So it's crackling with electricity, but it doesn't necessarily it doesn't muster up the energy to be able to release its signature bolt breath. What it does do though is after corralling all of that energy, the people who are running down to the gunnery will notice that several of the cannonballs, as well as the cannons themselves, and even the ship, starts to lean towards this creature as some of the cannons are going to start to roll out of bracket and closer towards like whichever direction is like it like this thing is magnetically pulling all of the metal on this ship towards it. Brother Dill, how much metal you got on you?
Hold on, I'll get you a very good estimate. Okay?
He said,
Oh no.
That number plus 8. So
yo, Ragnar's. Oh
it's gonna take me a
no!
minute. Hold on. 1 second.
It does not matter. Dill, you are going to need to make a DC 13 athletics. Lord Azrael, I will allow you to be able to. You don't even have advantage, or you don't even have proficiency in athletics, do you?
Good question. I have no idea. But no, I don't. Actually, I absolutely have an idea. I do not.
No, Softy Boy's right there with you. Dill, you have advantage. DC 13 athletics, or be pulled overboard.
So for the answer to your question, over 200 pounds.
Yeah, that's a oh.
Can I cast?
People who are wondering, Dill is made of iron.
Can I cast?
I would need guidance.
You have used your action. This is not on y'all's turn. This is on the gyroworm's turn. So reactions only.
Reaction.
I thought casting guidance was a real.
No, sir.
Action. Oh, yeah,
yeah, you were preparing the action for that. So Dill, as well as like Softy Boy's belt buckle and some of your needles, Lord Azrael, and Bang D Boom, you got some metal on you, don't you?
I mean, my leg.
Okay, go ahead and make me an athletics. Again, DC, what did I say, 13?
Just a flat one?
Yes, sir. Holy shit. Okay, so you're good. You're able to like stabilize yourself a bit. Davos, you got that bear trap shield on you, don't you?
I do indeed.
If you would like to keep a hold of it, I need a DC 13 athletics.
How come I didn't get that question asked to me? I'm just kidding. I 100% know why that question didn't get asked to me. I can't leave my body.
Hey, Davos, you can let the shield go, bro. I'll make you.
How would you like to act as you are being pulled overboard from the helm? Actually, hold up.
Even as I'm failing, can I help Davos?
I'll say because Bang D Boom got a crit, Davos, you have advantage.
I was about to say if anyone can help him, I would.
Yeah, there ain't no way you're helping him, Dill. There ain't no. You've asked for.
Even as I fail.
No.
Whoa.
Yo, Davos, let the shield go, bro. Let it go. I'll make you a new one. I swear.
Okay.
Can I
Oh,
catch the shield as
man.
I'm flying through the air too?
Oh my god. Hold on. We don't even know if he's letting it go. Are you flying overboard or like? Hold on. So what other metal things do you have on you right now, Davos?
Let me double check. Okay, I have a light hammer. I'm gonna assume that's got metal on it. That I'm definitely letting go.
Oh no, bro. Okay, so yeah, this stuff is
I guess my daggers too gone.
oh fuck. Yeah, this is rough, bro.
Can at least like I don't know who or what would roll this, but can I try to set the trap off so it maybe like bites into the wood of the ship at some point?
Oh,
Probably not with rolls of 3 and 2. But
no.
I'm gonna try my chances.
I'll say that there is a small chance that this gets salvaged slightly here. Dill, roll me a sleight of hand. As you and the shield are both flying into the water.
Davos, I got you. I don't have advantage on the footing. So. Davos, even if I fly off this ship, I'm gonna save your shield.
Hey yo, no, let's go. You do catch the shield and you're able to like surf it slightly. Dill with such a great roll. So yeah, the shield is not entirely lost and Dill is not necessarily immediately drowning. But you do have a man overboard. Would anybody like to react to that?
Yeah, I'll try to get him.
Make me a DC 10 athletics. Oh my god.
In athletics again, I do it myself.
What the fuck? Yo, what is happening? Okay, so you are able to perfectly nothing but net this lifesaver directly over Dill's like form, and you hook him. Oh my god, dude. So last time Davos double crit, now Bang D Boom double crits. You guys are also going to see Holly shortly after this. Like she's chasing after this big old thing. Roll me a force ballista as well, Bang D Boom.
Oh, 1 second. If the hand crossbow rolls, ignore that.
That is actually not gonna hit.
Okay.
Wait,
is the thing flanked? Is Holly behind it, or is it flanked?
No, that's not how. It's not gonna cut it. Also, isn't Bang D Blast also made of metal?
Oh yeah, I believe so.
Cool. Does he have a strength?
I mean, he has a character sheet, so I'm sure he has a strength. But
I'm gonna need you to roll that for me.
1 second. Oh yeah, all his shit's flat. Yeah, 1 second.
What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening?
I'm a damn goat. I'm a damn goat. That's what I am.
W
like
group
that.
2.
What is happening?
I'm like that.
This is crazy. So Dill is pulled overboard. The ship is tilting. Like there is a fuck. I forget what it's called. Whenever the ship starts to like tilt like this, it's not called tilting, but no, it's not. It's not quite capsizing. There's like 5 different terms for
Oh,
if
hell
a
yeah.
ship is like tilting. There's like keening and like so there's like
mooring.
so no, there's like if it's tilting nose down like and ass up, or like back, or if it's tilting left to right, or if it's tilting from waves, or if it's tilting from cargo shift. There's like so many, but yes, the cannons have started to be pulled so that all of the cannons on the starboard side of the gunnery are rolling towards the port side, and it's starting to throw off the balance of the ship a little bit. Dill has been thrown overboard, but has been successfully life saved. And to tug him in, it will be significantly harder against the magnetic force of this massive gargantuan sea creature. Lord Azrael is above deck, and before we actually call it for the night, I will say that Harry and Scarlet have actually swam their way to below the drop off, and
Okay.
you will see down below, deep down, as you're being pulled into the descending, spiraling currents, hundreds of feet down below, while all of this is happening at the very tip top.
Yo, do we see anything off of like this first entering this deep part of the ocean?
This is what you see.
Oh my god, wait, we're going. What the hell?
And you see countless shipwrecks and these massive stone obelisks and one gigantic hole in the ocean floor far below that is pulling you down into it. And that is where we're going to call it for tonight.
I'm gonna tell everybody, I will survive.
This is
I'd like to end it with a prayer to Davy Loans because we need it. In the name of Davy Loans, may our debts be settled. May the mighty blue cough up the riches in his name. Amen.
wild. And
I love that I was able to save the trap shield.
yeah, that's actually goated.
Right now, for me in my head, I think you're like being pulled by the ladder, but you're on the shield. Like, you know, I don't know what a spot like recreation is called when you get pulled on a board while in the water.
The triple crits from Bang D Boom and Bang D Blast consecutively is absolutely insane. I gotta say. W session. I'm gonna let anybody else in the crew spit for a little bit. If they want to say anything about what's been happening, what's going on, what they have going on and up and coming, like any streams for TLA or any Group 14 streams and things like that. Y'all spit for a second, and then I will get to the cover story to close it out.
Yo, I just want to say, just in terms of a flavor thing, Bang D Boom, you know, knocks one of the ropes loose on the ship and flings across the side and grabs Dill by the hand, swings him up back onto the ship in one swift motion, like a real Sinbad type dude.
So
And
above
lands
table,
real
right?
with the triple crits. But yeah, that's all I got.
Above table the whole time since Vex had introduced that magnetic pulse thing, I had been dreading that thing getting closer and closer to us because I don't know if you guys have thought about this, but my character is 169 pounds. Nice. Yeah. That's why I was over 200 pounds worth of metal about to be heading towards that Sea King.
Hey, I got, bro, my whole third leg.
I assumed you would tie yourself to the mast.
Yeah, my entire body just got dragged straight towards that Sea King. And y'all all were like, oh, why is he getting flung? Oh, yeah, because I kind of can't get rid of my whole body, guys.
And, you know, it tried to drag me too, but you know, the third leg too strong. You know what I'm saying?
Third leg
You
too
know,
strong is crazy.
Exhaustion's too strong. That's all I gotta say. But
So
yeah, I am gonna spit on the awards show we got coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. It's gonna be a TLA awards. We're gonna be roasting each other, having fun with each other, showing our love for each other and all that. So come out there, show some love in the chat, drop a like on stream, all that stuff. Also, Group 3 this week. Also, Marines this week. You can pop into the D&D pit and chill and listen. We don't live stream those. We just record them for our own personal use, but we let people come in and listen into them. Anybody else?
I will, say the same shit I say every day. Scarlet solos, Group 2 solos. Next session, actually, fun fact, I will be riding the Sea King.
ain't no
So y'all
If
stay
it's not
tuned.
dead.
Don't you dare kill my Sea King.
Yo, this thing ain't even
Scarlet's pet.
this thing ain't even halfway there, bro. Not even nah.
Okay,
Yo.
that's why whenever I said that earlier, I was not meaning that at all. I just wanted to hear Vex laugh.
No, this is the fight has just begun. Let's just put it that way. But next session gonna be wild. Ragnar, how's it feel to be back?
I'm still taking it in, man. I don't, you know, when the like PTSD, like I just left my trauma, but I feel like I have Stockholm syndrome because I kind of want to go back.
Yeah, and this is a little bit of you got your egg, you lost your bell. I'm so sorry, but mechanically, from your time spent in what you just went through and everything, you have lost the function of your two bigger arms. Possibly indefinitely. You'll have to figure that out, but you have gained resistance to poison damage and lightning damage.
Hey, no,
Let's go.
Possibly indefinitely.
Let's go.
Yo, Ragnar, talk down to these fishmen, man.
Hey, all that sounds that you can drink cactus juice with the captain now.
So
I don't drink. I keep telling y'all this.
Talk to me.
I'm a seawater and sushi man.
so
Cactus juice after the long nights of no sun.
I also want to give the W Helmsman his time to plug his stuff. I see Straw Hat Lucas in the chat, and everybody make sure you check out the link in the description for his channel where they can catch Mikey's men on the 30th. Is that right, Mikey?
Yes,
Yeah, that is our next locked in session. Yeah, over on Straw Hat Lucas's channel, he is playing Lead Belly on our campaign. Huge shout out to Cody as well. I saw him in the chat. Big love to fellow Scarlet Pirate and player that will be introduced for this coming session, which I'll see you guys here on Group 2 before then, but still very excited to bring Ragnar in. Shout out to Josh, Angel, Josh, also in the campaign. Big shout out to Group 14. And guys, big shout out to Group 2. We freaking solo. This was a dope session. I'm eating up just getting to be back behind the helm and whip the ship around both sand and sea. I thought that was really cool. Definitely kind of was pretending earlier about the part 1, part 2. I don't know how long we'll be here. We might be here for the rest of our lives by the feeling of things. We'll see, but
Oh my goodness.
definitely glad to have Azrael back on board. That's my feelings. Davos's feelings are just pure unadulterated joy to have the crew back for the most part. But yeah, thank you, Vex, for having us. I'll end my spiel there. I didn't mean to go
No,
on
you're
for an
good,
hour,
bro.
but thank you guys for joining us. Great time.
But yeah, W chat. Make sure you guys like these stream. Check out all the links in the description for all of the goats, and join the TLA Discord. Subscribe to Straw Hat Lucas, SSJ Cody, Diregulus, all of the fam, the TLA, OPD, and D crews and whatnot. Nothing but goats. I'm gonna go ahead and start reading the cover story, and then we will close it out. This is a cover story that the crew has not actually gotten to read ahead of time. This one's a little bit extra spicy. Interior. Oh well, I'm on the completely wrong. Here we go. A firelit sandstone cave with cacti lining the mouth. Smoke billows out of the mouth as the glow bounced around the golden sand lining the floor. A larger gentleman with a tiny hat can be seen chewing on a cucumber sandwich while sitting next to a mustached man staring pensively into the fire. They both seem discouraged and bloody to the point of exhaustion and unenthusiastic about the whipping sandstorm outside the cave. Across from them sat an elderly woman in a cloak, tending to the fire and lecturing the two of them. I told you not to harm the one with the voice. She's more valuable to the government than both of you combined. We were given the strict orders to leave no witnesses, ma'am. Well, you didn't even follow those orders, did you? From what I hear, I've been working for over half my life to unearth the secrets of this desert and keep them out of the hands of filthy pirates, and I won't let you or your silly commander get in my way now. Well, she's still alive, isn't she? We could help you find your little golden goose, but you have to help us take out a pesky redhead. How's that sound? The mustached man clenched his fist as his rotund partner bargained with the witch. His gaze shot deep into the campfire burning before them, but a glare from the light of the dancing flame reflected off of the shining metallic features of the hag's burnt face as she began to grin. You're in luck. I like to work alone usually, but I'm unfamiliar with what's beyond the mountains in recent years. And I've got a bit of a bone to pick with the Scarlet Pirates.